Ladies and gentlemen, the following is not owned by us and is putted to fair use only. And now out feature presentation. Super Smash Bros., one of Nintendo's successful franchises, a fighting game which involves Nintendo's mascots fighting one another in a cartoony-like brawl. Nintendo is now in development of the fourth installment of the series, Super Smash Bros. For Wii U and 3DS. Now there has been discussions to many fans as to who will be in the new game, but also who will be returning. Masahiro Sakurai states that choosing who stays and who goes on the game's roster is almost deadly in the amount of time it takes, meaning that even if they want to remove the character, it would take out their precious time in the development of both games. So today I will be talking about who will be coming back in the next installment. Now there are some rules on this list. 1. I will not feature any of the original 12, because we all know that half of them will return. And 2. That these characters are either from Brawl or Melee. With that said, let's begin. Number 10. Lucas. Now we all know that Ness will return, but what about Lucas? To answer that question I say yes, but slightly. You see, Lucas stars in Earthbound 3. The third installment of the Mother series. Mother 3 was not released in North America and was instead released in Japan. Because of this, people will not recognize Lucas as much as Ness. With Ness he starred in Earthbound, which was released in North America. I fear that due to Ness being iconic from both Smash and Earthbound, Lucas has a slim chance getting in. Number 9. Ice Climbers. These two have been in both Brawl and Melee. Some has considered them to be the worst fighters in both games. Personally, I like the Ice Climbers, only because you get to play as two characters in a team. They only have one game, which is on the Nintendo Entertainment System. Ever since then, not one game from their franchise has been made. I think it's possible for them to return. If they don't, then I will be very surprised. Number 8. Ike. I have never played a Fire Emblem game in my entire life, so I don't know about the character and the game as a whole. Instead, I'll be judging him in his introduction in Brawl. Ike is a heavy fighter. He's slow, jumps very short and is very strong. Ike doesn't appeal to me more than Marth. At least with Marth, I know a little bit about him. Ike has a slight chance of getting back in because he's from Fire Emblem. From what I heard, people wanted more Fire Emblem characters since the release of Fire Emblem Awakening. Speaking of Fire Emblem characters,